Our guest is still here, and
Before the break, we heard from Malam and Hajia, and they gave us different dimensions of what is important, what is relevant in Islam, and what they are focused on, because they are religious people and they've kept it together for 22 years. Barrister Shuaib is here. He's a chief imam, and we brought up the issue of a second wife, and we know that Islam permits 4, and but some people do life with 1. Some Muslims do life with 1. Some do life peaceably with 4. So what I was asking Malam earlier, before we took the feature from Yola, was nowadays, you have a wife, a first wife, who is peaceable, wonderful, loves you. You want to pick a second one, which is good too. What qualities are you looking for? Because you have 2 women from 2 different generations.
Yes.
Perhaps different opinion, different outlook.
Yes.
What will you be seeking in? Because you want somebody who will contribute to the peace in your home,
yes,
and not to bring disorder or disharmony.
Yes.
Chief Imam.
Yes, thank you. The question is a beautiful one. And I'm going to answer it from this angle. Men, naturally, just like the Ajay said the other time, we are polygamous in nature. No one single woman can satisfy a man. Men have lustful disposition for women. You want to have white, you want to have black, you want to have yellow, you want to have... So God in his wisdom is the most wise.
Yes.
Now say, okay, let me allow it open. It is good to see that our men have more women with them. But it is not good of women to be here today, to be there tomorrow, to be there next tomorrow. That is why they are not made to be going to men and every man today, next tomorrow. You understand me? So men by our nature, because of our aggressive nature.
The way you are owning it, sorry, the way he's owning it is what I want to say.
Men by our nature. Like a lion. That have to speak. We have to show
king
the
of the jungle.
Some will say only one wife I have. But they have many side chicks outside there.
Concubines.
Concubine. And it is good for you to do the lawful thing than to do it in an unlawful way.
True.
Yes.
True.
If you marry, you earn reward.
True.
I associate myself with Malam on that, with the couple of on that. If you do zina, you do concubine, of course, you earn sin, you get sin.
True.
And you'll be punished for that by God. That is why it is good for you to marry than to be doing the illegal and illicit affair with women outside.
Okay.
That is basic. Now, what are the qualities that a man will now seek for before you will bring in second, third, or fourth wife in order to make the home peaceful? Yes, I answer it like this. Men are born as leaders. Yes. Just like Nigeria today, we have a president. He's the leader of the nation. He must learn how to tolerate all of us. We have mad one in the country. We have calm one. We have aggressive one. We have receptive one. We have deceptive one. We have reactive and proactive ones.
Yes.
So as a leader, you have to know how to manage. You can't get it right by saying all of this is the quality I'm looking for in the second wife. Because you cannot discover a woman until she enters.
I agree.
Wow.
You don't know. She may pretend, I will take all your children as mine. I will do this.
Wait, Chief Imam.
And we are seeing a lot of it happening nowadays. Divorces, both in the Sharia court and in the normal conventional courts.
Okay.
And what is causing that is because you don't know one another.
Yes.
You do what we call black market marriage.
Okay.
It is only when there is light you now say, so this market is is better.
Okay, but Barrister, bring us back. Because you talked about the leader being able to manage
as
all
leaders,
types.
yes, you have to know how to manage them. You have to be speaking to your family from time to time.
Okay.
You call them together. Yes, this is what I want in this home. Let us love one another. Then put God first.
I have my issues with that. And the
Yes.
issue is this, we are all human beings, we are fallible.
Yes.
And I do know the Holy Book says that there must be justice in the home.
Yes.
Understand?
Yes.
Now, in bringing a woman home, you have a wife at home. Like, I mean, yours 20 years, this 22 years.
Yes.
You're bringing another woman home.
Yes.
Will she be part of that decision? The one at home, the Weregida?
Yes.
Should she be part of that decision? Okay, I want to marry Thelma to bring into, I want to marry Thelma into the home. Will I go to Hadia and say, Hadia, there is Thelma and I want to bring her home? Should she be part of that? Because I have a whole lot of friends whose husband did not even tell them.
Yes. You are very correct in that. You have to discuss with her.
Okay.
You have a home, and you are not the only home. You are all partakers in the affairs of the home. You have to say, you can satisfy me. I need you to have your health. Me, I don't want to disturb you. Can I bring somebody? Discuss it. She may even say, I've consented to it. But if she says no, try to prevail on her. You know how you brought her into your home. You should also know how you can calm her down. Many of them will not accept, except those who have fear of God in them like this.
Yes.
Okay, that's what it's an injunction. It's an Islamic injunction.
Honestly, that Allah says, Masna, it started from two. That is to tell you, men, I know you. Don't deceive us.
Let us hear from Mala.
Let me now say.
Whether we like it or not, the rich also cry.
Yes.
Even if there's lots of colors, we know we have to manage it well so that it can take care of the children we already have and the family extended and nuclear. When you bring in another one, expenses are also going to follow.
Okay.
With the times that we are in, how well situated can one be? And especially when dowry is involved. Yesterday, one of our dailies talked about the northern culture. People talking about the expense that some families incur in bringing a woman into the home. And it got to a point where someone was saying it should be the groom's family to take that responsibility. It should be the bride's family. But tell us.
Okay, let me pick it from that aspect of consideration of which is being put on wealth as a major determinant in getting more than a wife. Well, that is erroneous belief. Let me put it that way. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has said categorically in the Quran, that the issue of wealth, the riches, we are not the one that is providing it. Even if we have a wife, that does not mean everything is okay. So the more wife you have, that one may even give you access to more wealth. And it has happened in the time of the prophet. When a companion came to him and complained about hard situation in his home, Salam told him, marry another one. He came back and said, this thing is getting worse. He told him again, marry the third one. He came back for the third time. Salam told him, marry the fourth one. It was that fourth wife he married that knew how to knit clothes. And she taught the other wife. That was why they became merchants. And they were exporting clothes and they became rich. And they didn't just complain without taking the proper action and taking to the advice of the prophet. They will have become wretched. So that is from that.
And Patience
that
is itching to speak to that.
Yes.
Patience will.
I'm just looking. I can't even talk about this. I don't even know, honestly, know how to speak to this or to react to this. But again, my question before this was: can you truly, as a man, do justice to 4 wives?
Even with one man and one wife.
The issue of justice,
yes,
just as my imam has rightly said, is all-encompassing.
Okay.
And he said that it's all-encompassing. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, no, God knows that it's only God that is just.
True.
The issue of justice belongs to God. But you have to make that move.
Okay.
You not be found one thing where it is humanly possible for you to do that justice.
Okay.
It is those aspects that you should not cross the red line of God.
Okay.
So, but the other aspect, leave it to God for him to decide.
Okay.
You wanted to say something?
Imam, you respond.
Let me have something. Let me have something on that.
A feature now.
Okay.
Yes, something. Allah even said that. إنكم لن تستطيعوا أن تعدلوا بين النساء ولو حرصتم.
Okay.
you can never be just among them.
Oh.
Even though you so wish, you crave
To be just.
you can only do your best. Do your
My
best.
goodness, that makes
And
sense.
leave the rest.
That makes sense.
This is interesting. So
Yes.
it tells me that for the home to succeed and for the children and the man himself to enjoy his home, the women must come together.
Yes.
It's one thing for the man to marry, but the women must work together for peace in that home. Even if somebody says yes and her mind is not happy with it and she doesn't support it, little matter how much justice the man is bringing to the table, there will not be harmony.
Women power. That's why women
The
cooperation
women need
must come
to
together.
really harmonize to make sure that the king, the head,
Odogu himself.
so please keep calling and seeking their consent for every major decision you seek to take as the head of the home. But anyway, we're talking about love. You know, this heart, the heart is inside, it's not, you can't see it. So someone will tell you, I love you. I will take care of you. I intend to buy you that car. You saw the Rolls Royce, it will fit you now. I'm going to get it for you. It's all work. It's the action. Beyond the talk, anyone can say, talk is cheap.
Yeah.
It's action that speaks louder than
Yes.
words.
Our concern today is about finding that person that will stay with you for the rest of your life, someone that you're going to be happy with. So I'm going to be asking a question. Let's talk about before marriage.
Okay.
The young Muslim boys and girls. Whether we like it or not, the times have passed.
Yes.
People are looking at their mentors, whether we like it or not. We must be take cognizance of where we are now as a people.
Definitely.
What would dating look like? Let's say our young boys and girls at the university coming out and trying to find that perfect person. What would dating look like?
Is dating even a prayer?
No, yes. Will you even date? Yes, first. Are you expected to actually meet somebody on your own and say, "Mommy, Daddy, I found Mr. A and B," or what is pre-marriage journey? What is the pre-marriage journey going to look like?
Well, the issue of pre-marriage journey, which is popularly referred to as dating,
Yes.
as far as Islam is concerned, is not in support of that to some extent, and it has reasons. Looking at the society in which we are, a lot of things come in between that dating period and the actual marriage,
Yes.
and which Islam wants to protect and prevent people from indulging in them.
True.
So it's because of the affairs of those, the would-be couple that is being protected. That is why Islam does not encourage that. But we have a lot of ways which Islam must advise
Cool.
that if you want to go into marriage, this and this and this should be done.
Let
before
us
the
know. Let
marriage.
us know this thing.
The first one has to do with the intention.
Okay.
You want to marry, everything has to be in line with the intention which you have. The Federal Assembly has said that in the Malamalu,
Okay.
action shall be judged according to the intention. What intention do you have in going into marriage?
Okay.
Is it just for the fun of it, or is it to establish what Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala has said in the scripture, or is it because people are marrying and I too am getting old, I should have somebody by my side? So that intention matters. If it's for the religious purpose, that's when anything that come into that marriage, you'll be having reward for it.
Okay.
Even if you smile at your wife, you get reward. Even if you go to the inner room, you are being rewarded.
For doing that.
Yes, we are worshiping. It's part of it, because if you do it illegally, you'll be punished.
Okay.
So if you do it in the right way, you are getting Allah's reward. Just as you are praying, you are fasting, you're getting the reward for it.
Okay, Hajia, I still want to clarify this. You've said it in a very, no, I want to still come on that issue. Let's say a young Muslim boy sees a young Muslim girl he likes. What should he do? Can he go to her and say, "Sister or beautiful woman, I like you"? Does it just go straight to the parents? Is there not going to be any form of friendship between the guy and the girl before they make it known to the family? You know, what? I'm talking
Is
about that time.
courtship dating?
Is
Is courtship the same as dating?
It's
Should there be
courtship before the
courtship at all?
family know. Let's say they are both in school, or they both met themselves in the US when they went to school. What should they do?
Alhamdulillah, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. After the intention, as he said, that intention comes first in everything.
Yes.
And the intention, you have to purify your intention by saying, I want to do whatever I want to do, lillahi wa rasulih. Then you will go according to how Islam wants it. Don't have to go straight to the lady. Because first, you don't know the lady.
Oh my goodness.
He said earlier on that you cannot know a woman until the woman comes in. You won't. We women, we can pretend. True. Yes, let's say a better truth.
True, yes. But not all, though.
Not all.
Because pretense is a heavy word.
That
means you are trying to be something that you are not.
We can.
Not that I
No, that I didn't say everybody pretends.
Oh, don't we can pretend out there.
Men cannot know us.
Totally.
Women cannot know them. Men, we can't know them really.
Yes.
Before you can say you know somebody, you would have been together with that person, sleep with that person, dine with that person, do so many things with that person. For you to know the person. And you are seeing somebody from afar, you cannot conclude.
So what do you do?
That is when the issue of asking for hands come in. You now look for those. First thing is after the intention, you pray that God, this journey I want to embark on, guide me on this journey. That is when you bring in the istihara. Istihara is a prayer in Islam. You do 2 rakah, you recite that prayer to guide you. And then before you do istihara, quote and unquote, don't decide yet. Because if you have decided that I want to marry Mariam, so I want to start doing istihara on Mariam, your mind, for the fact that you have grown a love or you have feeling for Mariam, the thing will be going to Mariam.
But can I ask you something? Do you tell Mariam that you are interested in her, or you just see from afar and you begin to keep a friendship, but you don't let Mariam know?
First thing is you may not allow her to know and start praying. Since you have set your eyes on her, of course you will have somebody. You will see somebody. You will be in the neighborhood. It might be a neighborhood. You may be in school. It might be anywhere in your office, wherever. Once you have set your eyes, you have feelings. Oh, I would like this lady to be my wife. Start praying. Then you do, after the prayer istihara, that comes in istishara. Istishara means to seek guidance, seek advice. Those who know this lady start doing some
underground investigation.
Exactly. Asking, Madam Tema is your friend. What do you know about Madam Tema? How can my family, Madam Tema.
Okay, first, ask well. I mean,
please, you have to happen. I'm told I should take a message or two because we have been chatting and they are coming in and they are speaking to this issue. This is what someone says. Abdul Yusuf from Zaria says, polygamy has become more essential in our contemporary world. This is a reality and only Allah is just. We can only do our best. For us Muslims, all effort should be made constantly to draw the attention of all parties involved that this is a divine injunction.
We have 4 components for nikah. The first one is asiga, which is al-khitba. I like you. Allow woman to talk.
I like that.
To say, well, I don't like you. Don't force a woman into marriage.
One comment from each of our guests. Do I start with the Chief Imam?
Well, my advice is this. Let us love our families. Let us keep the bond strong. Let us also have good intention with our women. Let us not be hard on them because they are very soft. Allah has created women for us to support us, to give us peace. Let us see them in that aspect. And also, he that has capacity should marry many because women have outnumbered men. That is why we have many unmarried women outside. So let us accommodate them into our homes. God will provide for us.
Okay, thank you. Hajia?
I would like to advise people to look for patience and be patient as a woman. Women outnumber men, and it's even what has been said.
Allah's
it's
injunction.
An addict that it will get to a time that number of women we have, number of
We have that
men.
in our books too.
So we need to be patient and accommodating.
Okay.
We tolerate our co-women because we should put ourselves in their shoes. If we have a daughter, a friend, a sister that have not got married and is becoming of age, what will be our own feeling for the lady? So, and for the person that wants to know what to look for, you have to look for a lady that is patient. Beautiful is not everything.
Yes.
Because as time goes on, it will fade.
Surely.
So look for a person that is patient, because with patience, every problem will be solved.
Yes.
By the grace
With
of
patience,
God.
every problem will be solved.
Malam.
So may Allah help us.
Amen.
Thank you, Hajia.
Well, my own take home is that for the couples, there must be love, patience, tolerance, and forbearance in the family. If we get it right at home, the Nigerian society will get it right.
Okay, we are wrapping up our show, and like I said yesterday, here we understand the fact that when a couple is happy, the family will be happy, and if the family is happy, the society at large will be better for it. So let's start the beginning on real notes. Let all look inwards, give what you want, love.
Give to receive, and your words are not enough. Your actions should speak louder than your words. And of course, we Super Eagles the Nigeria deserves that cup.
Let's even do what we did
Super
yesterday.
Eagles, go and own it. Okay,
Yes,
predict. Yeah, you start from
Do you
there.
think Nigeria will win or who will win tonight?
Patriotic Nigeria.
Okay.
My wish is that the cup is coming to them.
Oh yeah, Hadia.
Win the match and the cup comes in.
Barrister Imam.
Allah has sanctioned it.
Happy